Hello and welcome everyone to Variety Tech, and we back again for another video, and we have another phone from Xiaomi. Today I do have the Redmi Note 9 Pro, one of the best affordable mid-range phone for a price tag 225. Without any further ado, let's find out. Now I bought my phone from wirelessplace.com, and you can buy yours and a lot more from the same website, and you will be able to find a variety of cell phones between Xiaomi, OnePlus, Huawei, Samsung, and phones, accessories, tablets. You guys feel free to check the link in the description box for the best deal on cell phones. And this phone comes with 3 different color variants: gray, white, and tropical green. Mine will be the tropical green. Now let's talk about the main specs, starting with the display. 6.6 IPS LCD with a resolution 1080 by 2400. The screen adopting 19:9 ratio. The PPI will be 395, and by the way, the phone is covered by Gorilla Glass on the front and on the back. The processor will be Snapdragon 720. This is a great processor for mid-range phone. The internal memory will be 64GB UFS 2.1. That means super fast internal memory. And the phone takes SD card up to 2TB and 6GB of RAM. Now for the camera, the phone has 4 cameras on the back. The main one, 64 megapixel wide camera, 8 megapixel ultra wide, 5 megapixel macro, 2 megapixel depth sensor. Now this camera is capable to take 4K video and slow motion 960 FPS, which is gonna be amazing. We're gonna talk about the camera later on in this video. Now the front facing camera will be 16 megapixel camera. So this phone has massive size battery, 5030 mAh, supported with 30 watts of super fast charging. The phone is capable to charge from 0% to 100% within an hour and 45 minutes. And for the time of making this video, the operating system in this phone will be Android 10 with MIUI 11. Now let's get straight to the unboxing. Now first thing, we're gonna see a box over here, and I believe this should include the phone case and the user guide, which is for me, I don't read. And here is the phone case. It's always nice to get a phone case. And then we will have the SIM ejector tool. And we're gonna see the phone right here, and this phone looks absolutely beautiful. Love this green color. And the camera, we're gonna have a camera hub for a camera right here, and the flash, and the back of the phone is a glass, the IMEI number. This phone takes 2 SIM cards. That should be GSM. The phone doesn't support CDMA, so if you have AT&T, T-Mobile, you should have no problems. And then the phone has the main key feature, 64 megapixel camera, 30 watts of fast charging. This is amazing. A Snapdragon 720. I believe the performance will be absolutely great. 6.7 inches, that's around 6.7 inches, full high definition plus. Let's take that plastic. And by the way, the phone has glass on the back and on the front, which is Gorilla Glass. The frame will be plastic though, and this phone has the fingerprint located on the side. Normally either on screen, because the IPS screen, so the fingerprint is not on the back, it's on the side. And we have the volume keys, and then we have a stereo speaker, the C-type. Headphone jack is a good option for people who have older headphones. So let's set it on the side and look what else comes in the box. We will have the wall adapter brick. It's a huge, actually, a brick that actually doesn't support the US, but I think the seller will send you adapter so you can still use the same original charger. And then we will have the C-type cable right here. It's like the original accessory and nothing else in the box. Now let's go back to the phone itself. Now the fingerprint, the power key should be the same key located on the right. And the left side we will have the SIM tray located right here, and the whole phone from the front should be screen. The screen ratio to the body will be 85, and that's actually very impressive for a phone within $200 range. We'll have the camera bunch, which is the front facing camera, and we have a speaker right here to the top. Now we're going to be spending more time, and we're going to come back to you with more information.
A few moments later.
Now, after spending a little while with this phone, I want to kick off my review talking about the design. First of all, the grip of the phone is nice in the hands and constructed with a glass on the back. It looks super amazing, especially with this tropical green color. It's absolutely amazing. But the only things I hate to be the glare. Actually, you guys can see so shiny, and also the fingerprint so magnet, either on the front screen or in the back screen. Other than that, the phone from the front looks phenomenal. The phone to body ratio 85%. The phone from the front is basically a phone except the actually little notch for the camera, and you won't believe this phone only $225. Now, it's good to mention the phone's not rated IP68 or 65 for water and dust proof, and this is something expected from phone less than $250. Now, going back to the fingerprint, actually it does work great. I didn't have a problem or whatsoever with the fingerprint, but I didn't like the fact that's on the side. Normally I got used to be on the back of the phone or in screen on the front, which is, in my opinion, it's a lot better. But if you want an option for face unlock, also this option, it will be available. Even that's not something I rely on because it only uses the front facing camera. There is no actual face unlock scanner in the phone. One of the nice things that Xiaomi added in this phone, the LED notification lights right to the top when you charge the phone or when you receive a missed call. Now let's go ahead and talk about the speaker. We have a stereo speaker actually. It sounds really good and loud, but I have a problem that it's on the side and I don't have a front firing speaker. So normally if you're playing video games or watching videos on the landscape mode, the sound will be interrupted. Let me demonstrate the sound quality of this phone. So let's hit on the play. Now for the display, in my opinion, the quality is decent. Even if it's IPS LCD is not OLED. The resolution full high definition plus, and this is what I expect from any mid-range phone. Generally speaking, I'm very satisfied with the quality of the display. The brightness level is high, it's very contrasted, and the density per pixel is kind of high, 395. In my opinion, it's decent. Overall, speaking about the display, I have no complaint or whatsoever. Speaking about the operating system, the phone gonna be shipped to you with Android 10 out of the box with MIUI 11, at least for the time I'm recording the video. Normally, if you watch my videos, I'm not a big fan for any customized Android operating system. I normally prefer to have a stock Android, and then I can put the apps that I like because that makes the phone more snappy and more fluid. Now that doesn't mean the MIUI 11 operating system is bad. I haven't noticed lagness or problems, and it seemed to me that Xiaomi, they've been working hard to fix the MIUI, and now it seems to me it's more mature and it works fluid and I have no problems. Now here's the thing, you will have a bunch of applications pre-installed in your device. You will see first of all Google stock applications like Google Photo, Email, Do, Contacts, Google One, etc. And then you will see application. This is actually built to help the device. We have the security, helps to clean all the junk files, the cache, and we have a cleaner. Also we have a theme market, we have Google Assistants that's related to Google applications, and we have some tools over here which is useful in my opinion. You have calculator, you have a screen recorder, you have a scanner, you have also Mi Remote because the phone has infrared, and this is a great addition in this phone. Now also Mi Store available in case if you're looking for a specific app it's not available on Google Play Store. You can always sign in to your Mi Store. We have Mi Community, we have games pre-installed, and we have some social media applications like Facebook, Netflix, and LinkedIn, and some other option available on the settings that you can adjust with the phone. Basically, if I'm gonna talk about everything specifically in this phone, the video is gonna be too long. So normally I make a dedicated video talking about all tips and tricks for this particular phone. If you guys want me to do this video, please encourage me, give me a thumbs up, and leave this in a comment below. Now for the battery performance, this phone will never disappointing you. With 5030 milliamp, you guys gonna expect this phone is gonna last up to 10 hours screen on time, 2 days of heavy use with a fast charging or super fast charging 30 watts. You can't go wrong with it. For the hardware performance, you guys gonna expect Snapdragon 720, one of the best processors to be used in a mid-range phone. 6GB of RAM, absolutely helping. Also 64GB internal memory, UFS 2.1, one of the best hard drive that runs everything much faster than standard memory. With all of this, you guys gonna expect the best performance for playing video games. I haven't noticed problems, lagness, or frame drops, even with the higher graphic games. Last but not least, we're gonna be talking about the camera. In my opinion, the camera gives this phone advantage that because we have a quad camera on the back, 4 camera, 64, 8, 5, and 2. So that way you will have the option to go 2x zoom without cropping the picture. We have the option to do nice portrait pictures, and you can take also a raw picture with 64 megabytes for the main sensor. Ultra wide is available as well. On the front, we have 16 megapixel camera, which is you can't go wrong with it. Now let's open the camera application and look to the main feature. For the video recording, it will be 4K as maximum resolution you can get on rear camera, 1080p on the front. But in addition to this, we have super slow motion. Actually, you can take very nice shots with that super slow motion. 960 frames per second, impressive in my opinion. Now we will have also a short videos that helps you to post something on Instagram if you want. Have the video, we have the photo, we have the option to take portrait pictures. I will show you all the samples I have taken with this phone right after we explain to you the camera application. And then we have also a night mode, which is you can take good pictures in the dark situation. Panorama, and we have a pro, that means we have manual. HDR mode available. Basically this camera has everything. Generally speaking about the camera, in my opinion, very impressive. You have the ability to zoom up to 2x, you have the ultra wide, you have the super slow motion. In my opinion, you can't go wrong with this camera. Now let me leave you with all sample footage I have taken with this phone. if you're on the budget and you don't want to break the bank, you want to spend less than 250 and you're looking for a great phone, there's nothing better than the Redmi Note 9 Pro in my opinion. The phone has super fast charging, great battery lifetime, has Snapdragon 720, powerful processor, 64 gigabytes, 6 gigabyte of RAM, quad camera, fingerprint, face unlock. It does have everything basically. So if you guys be interested to buy this phone or some other phones, you guys can go to the link in the description box, visit wirelessplace.com, and you can buy this phone and different phones from Samsung, Xiaomi, Huawei, and more. That was very much it for that video. I wish you guys found this video helpful. If it did, thumbs up and subscribe for more videos here in Varieties Tech. Thank you so much everyone for watching. As always, we'll see you in the next video.
Cause I wanna buy